So a question that I was seeing not that long ago was basically what would happen if you never updated your iPhone. Let's say you went through and you bought your iPhone day one, and then you never updated your iPhone any day after that. Now, the easy answer of this, first of all, I would never recommend doing this. This would be the worst thing you could probably do for any iPhone out there. But the short answer of it is your phone over time wouldn't receive any big features. It would stay the same, would progressively get worse and worse and worse month after month, year after year. And over I guess within I would say like a six month period, maybe a 1 year period, you would already feel like you have a very, very outdated device when it came down to it. So here's what I'll say. Let's say you went ahead and didn't update your device for like a couple weeks or a month, or let's say like two updates came out and you didn't update to it. Usually nothing drastic is going to happen. If you're on, let's say, iOS 17.3 and now you're on iOS 17.6, let's say that those two versions came out or three versions came out, you're really not going to be missing out on anything crazy. Maybe some cool little feature here and there, or some cool little gimmick that Apple threw in within their particular, iOS version. Usually it's a bunch of security update fixes and things like that that Apple would throw into their particular version of software. Those are the things that basically would stand out to me as being, okay, if you didn't update within like a few versions, that's basically what would happen. If you didn't update, let's say from iOS 16 to iOS 17, or looking forward iOS 17 to iOS 18, this is where you'll start to see even bigger differences. So usually from one generation of software to the other, we're talking lots and lots of features across the board, let alone the security improvements and the increased security of these versions of softwares. You're also going to be getting potentially more features and just a better software overall that's going to be more well-rounded to your particular iPhone. Now, you could be missing out on big, awesome features that are current, that are modern. If you're still rocking, let's say, an iOS 13 device in 2024, you're definitely going to feel like you have an outdated machine. But if you're rocking an iOS 16 device, in 2024, it's a little tiny bit of a different story. It's not going to be as drastic or as crazy, but it's still, you're going to be missing out on some, features. Let's say you didn't update your iPhone for years. Let's say it's been years and years and years and you never updated your iPhone. Well, slowly over time, your apps, your particular applications inside of your iPhone, they would just not be supported anymore. So you wouldn't really be able to update to the most recent versions of applications. And on top of that, you probably wouldn't even be able to install a lot of applications either. There's a lot of apps out there that you cannot install on iOS 12 or iOS 11. It's just not supported with software, and developers are just not developing applications for those. So even if your phone turns on and everything, you won't be able to actually use those particular versions of softwares, which can be kind of annoying in those applications. And on top of that, the battery life of your device is going to go down. You're going to feel like you have a way older iPhone than you really even have. So I say that to say, if you're like a couple versions behind, let's say you're like 1 or 2 or 3 point X updates behind, then it's not a big deal if you're like haven't updated in a couple months. But if it's been years, that is a very big problem. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that helps me so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.